Rick Mast might dive down on the inside of Mark Martin, might be able to get second place.
And here is the vantage point of Rick Mast, who's right in the thick of things and battling for the lead, and a crash on the main straightaway as Davey Ellison goes into the wall.
And Mark Martin takes the lead, and the caution is out.
Here comes the completion of lap 198. The yellow flag comes out. That could be the end of the race. He will actually be the second car to cross the line because the pace car will be the first as we end this race under caution. There's the checkered flag displayed, and Mark Martin from Batesville, Arkansas wins his 5th Busch Grand National race of his career.
In fact, he may pass Presley for 4th in the point standings with this run today. Mark Martin rounding off turn 4 to score his 7th career Busch Grand National victory. As Mark Martin comes around, Earnhardt just took the white flag in 3rd. That's what kind of lead Mark has built up. White flag on the balance of the field. Checkered flag for Mark Martin. 2 wins in a row at Rockingham. Presley will be 2nd. Earnhardt will be 3rd. Mark Martin, coming out of turn number 4, will score his 2nd Busch Series win in a row. Victory lane at Rockingham, and he'll go to victory lane here at Richmond with a 2nd place finish. Nemechek.
Earnhardt 2nd, Robert Presley 3rd, Terry Labonte 4th, Grissom 5th, Rick Wilson 6th, Ricky Craven 7th, and Todd Bodine now being shown in the 8th position, last year's winner. Last time out of turn 4 for 34-year-old Batesville, Arkansas driver Mark Martin, as Carl Simmons waves the checkered flag and Martin will take the victory. Mark Martin leads away, 6 car lengths back to LaJoy. And Joe Nemechek, who's caught back behind some cars, has lost the 4th spot to Chad Little. Coming out of turn 4, it'll be checkered flag this time by. Can Mark Martin hold on? 5 car lengths, 4 car lengths, and Martin will take the victory.
Practice my victory lane speech.
Again.
He should be getting pretty good at it.
For the 2nd week in a row and the 5th time this season, Mark Martin drives the Jack Roush Winn-Dixie Ford under the checkered flag to win the Autolite Platinum 250.
White flag this time by. And what a run here in the final moments. The 63 closing in. Chuck Bound moves in. Getting down to finish it.
It's a checkered flag coming right here.
Checkered flag coming up this time by. Checkered flag is out, and it's Mark Martin, the winner. 2nd will be Michael Waltrip. 3rd is Earnhardt.
That Winn-Dixie car, I'm going to tell you what, I've seen a lot of impressive race cars, but that has to be one of the best.
Now, I got it. That is a real grocery getter right there.
Oh, man.
It just got the groceries.
Yes, it did. Bring the cash register, pay the bill. Mark Martin goes to victory lane with a 1.97 second margin of victory.
He says if I can keep him back there until we get back to the 4th turn, everything will be okay.
These guys are 2nd and 3rd in the point standings. In fact, Wallace is 2nd and LaJoy is 3rd, but they're inverted on the track. Martin takes the win. Pearson is 2nd. LaJoy will hang on for 3rd. And we are back at Darlington Raceway in Darlington, South Carolina, where the rain continues to come down, and we have just received word from the NASCAR officials that since the rain continues to fall, if the rain were to quit right now, there would not be sufficient time to get the track dried and to be able to finish this race the last 36 laps. So they have officially called this race complete. So let's go down to our Split Fire Winner's Circle interview where Mark Martin is the winner.
Take her on down in there, Mikey, one more time. He's got her. He's gassing her up. He's got her on the white line. He's down there. He's trying him on the inside, but he ain't going to make it.
Mark Martin scores the victory.
Turn number 4. He can coast from here on out, picking up his 10th win in the Busch Series. All right. He did it. Dale Jarrett takes the checkered flag. What a grand run here this afternoon. I'll tell you, I'm
Mark Martin, the three-time winner here at the racetrack, twice a winner in the Gatorade 200, trying to pick up his 4th career victory. Here's a battle. Elton Sawyer, Jeff Green, and Jason Keller for position as Martin takes the win.
And here they come off the corner. They're still racing, and it's going to be Keller.
Over 40, Winston Cup stars in the running of that 500-mile race we hope you'll be here to enjoy. Here comes Mark Martin in first, putting a lap on Kevin LePage. No, just tucking in behind him as he comes to the line. LePage will wind up in 16th this afternoon, and Mark Martin accepts the checkers. Mark Martin has done it again. Win number 20 in Grand National Racing for the Winn-Dixie Ford.
He is now backslid to 4th spot. There you see him just ahead of Jeremy Mayfield in the 98. But out of turn number 4 to the stripe and the checkered flag for Mark Martin, 6th time he has taken the NASCAR Busch Series race here at the Rock. What does it mean for tomorrow?
Green in second spot.
And there's trouble in turns 1 and 2. A couple of cars get together.
Good job, buddy.
And the checkered flag waves.
Slow it down.
And all the trouble is gone. And boy, David Green got a tough break. He goes back to 7th spot, was running 3rd just a moment ago.
In that brand new car that man just didn't know if he was going to make it or not. But here he comes.
24th of his career. Won his 3 most recent starts. Darlington, Bristol, and now Charlotte belongs to Mark Martin in Grand National Racing. And Dick Trickle, for the 3rd time in his career, comes home as the reserve champion.
You know, we normally hit it pretty close. I'm going to be honest. When we still had our quality, we got trouble. Craven spinning off turn 4.
Wow. Ricky Craven in trouble. He's down here in the main straightaway, still fighting for control. He gets it to the line.
Now the caution's out, so as long as Mark can take this caution flag and make it back around, then that means this thing will probably not get restarted because he's going to get the 2 to go this time.
There's nothing on the racetrack, and there was, you know, I'm surprised they threw a caution. He spun, there was nothing around, and he got going again.
He's almost stopped down here.
Terry Labonte's out of gas over in
because it wasn't just a tap, it was a big hit.
Yeah, it was a left cross. All right, the checkers are out, and Mark Martin has won number 3 in a row. Whoa, and they're pushing each other in. Look at Buckshot up there helping Steve Reeves. Here
to turn 3 for the final time this afternoon. Dale Jarrett will take a run at him here through 3 and 4 in the Band-Aid car. Jarrett looks to the high side. He will not have enough. He'll swing down low, but it'll be Mark Martin for the 6th time in 1996 in the Winn-Dixie Ford. Mark Martin, your winner this afternoon, started 5th today, his 26th career Busch Series win, 6th of the year in just 13 starts, and a great run today.
Make an outside pass.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's got the grip to do it with.
Starter reaches for the white flag, moves over slower traffic. Here comes Martin pedaling hard, the hard way on the outside, and takes the lead.
Yeah. He's still fighting for it. Jarrett's fighting back on the bottom side. Cannot get the grip off the corner, like you said, Darrell. That's a car length.
Lap car right to the bottom, Kevin LePage. Jarrett has one chance to go to victory lane. He takes it hard into turn number 3, but Martin has the short way home. Off the corner, sweeps up high, and Mark Martin gets his 27th Busch Grand National victory.
Keller hang on this last lap with that fast charging Mark Martin. He's moving in as they go into turn 3.
He's going up the racetrack. He didn't know high.
He went in too high, and these 2 wrecked as they come to the start-finish line. They'll finish 5th and 6th. Wow.
Never seen Mark Martin. No one to race now. His only job is to get this car back to the start-finish line. As he goes by the poles that are from Bender, he comes off turn 4 and Simmons waves the checkered flag. 3rd victory in a row for Mark Martin.
Buckshot makes a move down underneath Bobby Labonte. Can't quite
quite get it. So it'll be Labonte, then Buckshot Jones, then Nemechek.
Mark Martin in front. It's still Jimmy Spencer holding on to second. Here's Martin getting into middle lap traffic. But for the 30th time in his career, a Grand National checkered flag falls over Batesville, Arkansas's Mark Martin.
Goes high, gets him wiggled a little bit, parks back to the inside, back to the outside. It's a conga line at 190 miles an hour. Now Park slides way up across the racetrack. We'll try to use all the bank in turn 4.
Martin is trying to put that Ford in front of that Chevrolet so he cannot get a run on him. Here they come. If it was a start-finish line was there, Martin would have it, but it's not there. It's down here. Can Park do it?
Steve Park looks high, looks low. They're 100 yards, 50 yards. There's the start-finish line, and Martin will take the victory by half a car length over Steve Park.
Have one more shot at him.
Putting into 3. We'll take a look low on Travel. Here's Herbie Sadler. He's going to make it 3 wide. Martin gets the victory. Martin takes the win. Trickle will get second.
Down, it's going to be number 60. Mark Martin has done it again. Not the fight he had to put up back in October, but a darn good one until 3 laps to go.
For 4th position.
Matt Kenseth is not giving up, but he has no choice. Here goes Buckshot Lowe. Here he comes back.
Checkered flag off of turn 4. Mark Martin will take the win, and Kenseth got it back. Final lap for the Winn-Dixie Ford of Mark Martin here at Las Vegas. He won a year ago in Winston Cup competition. Has dominated today. Getting ready to run on Sunday's Las Vegas 400, but the Sam's Town 300 will go to Mark Martin as he comes down here at Nemechek in 2nd spot. He flashes by Jeff Burton, his 3rd.
Here comes Mark off the corner, Jerry.
Mark Martin down for the checkered flag, and Mark Martin will win the 13th running of the Hardee's 250 NASCAR Busch Series event. He picked up his 3rd win in 1999.
Matt Kenseth is right on the back bumper. Dale Earnhardt as they go down in the corner.
Last lap. Coming down for his 6th win here at the Lowe's Motor Speedway. Checkered flag is down on Mark Martin of Arkansas. 3rd win in the Carquest 300.
It's about 9/10 of a second.
I'm going to tell you something. Mark Martin's the master of Darlington, but I think Dave Blaney has shown that he's a pretty good student, and he's come out here in 2nd. When he comes back to run the Winston Cup stuff next year, those guys down there in the garage are going to take notice of Bill Davis and Dave Blaney will be a factor on a lot of racetracks next year.
All right, Mark will win it. Here's the battle for positions 4 and 14. That's for the 8th spot, and Purvis will have it over Sterling.
3rd place, Kenseth may not get him. Here they come to the flag.
They just don't have enough cars trying.
For the 10th time, Mark Martin wins the Busch Series race at Rockingham. 6th time in the Fall Classic that he's won it. He's got underneath 1-lap car. There's 1 car separating him from Mark Martin. Martin had to lift for Fedor. Green's got a chance.
You're a good announcer. I got to tell you, though, Mark Martin has won this race.
Martin had to lift for Fedor, took away a lot of his momentum. He got it back, though, before he got to the checkered flag. Jerry.
On the bottom of the racetrack in turn 3, he comes out of turn 4. And 41-year-old Mark Martin gets win number 42 in the NASCAR Busch Series Grand National Division. Make it a half a car length.
Burton looks to the inside as they come down for the white flag. He's making a move on the bottom of the racetrack. They are side by side. Burton's car wiggles, it slips, and the white flag waves. We are in the final lap at the track. Too tough to contain. It is Burton on the bottom, Martin up high. A pair of Fords side by side. And Benny, what a battle.
What a fantastic battle through the corners. Going through a corner side by side, you can't run through the corner. And all of a sudden, Burton is leading again as Kenneth's go by on the outside, or trying to go by on the outside. And off turn 4 will come Mark Martin to the checkered flag.
Mark Martin will hold on for the win. Possibly Kid to take second spot. Burton's tires are going away. And listen to these fans as they have enjoyed one of the best Busch battles. And that crew's enjoying it so much because they are headed to victory lane.
The final time in his illustrious career at the granddaddy of all stock car facilities, Will Martin hang on for his 8th career Busch Series win, and it looks like indeed he will. The fans are on their feet cheering, and Mark Martin will take the victory. Jeff Burton in second spot.
Stewart has crashed. Still under green, checkered flag in his first California Busch Series start. Mark Martin gets his 46th NASCAR Busch Series win.
This battle right here, this is a battle for 7th.
Stremme looks to have second. Nope, here comes Harvick. Harvick on the inside, charging hard. Side by side. Mark Martin's going to win it.
Stremme trying to push him down, but Harvick guides him back to the line.
To go around the bottom, and he works hard at making his car work down there, and it's been fantastic today.
He is the all-time winningest driver in NASCAR Nationwide Series history, and Mark Martin in his first start of the year picks off win number 48 for his career at Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
He is. Look out.
Hey, something wrong with the 22.
Keselowski's out of fuel. He's up into the wall.
Got a flat tire.
Flat tire.
Get around here.
Mark Martin takes over the lead. Mark Martin, who said he didn't have enough race car underneath him, and you said, DJ, don't believe him. When he says that, he usually ends up winning, and here he comes. He's going to extend that all-time mark. Mark Martin comes down to win here in Las Vegas.
We won, man. We won, dude.
Are you kidding me? Wow. Second place, Justin Allgaier.